I'm Rollo de Sausmarez. I'm a sustainability advisor at Unity Trusted Advisory, and I'm also the co-lead of the Chamber of Commerce's Sustainable Business Initiative. Unity are a specialist advisory business, but we do a lot of work in sustainability. We do domestic and commercial energy performance certificates for properties. We advise on businesses and help them with their net zero strategies, and we help measure carbon footprints and run people's green teams, and anything related to sustainability is a core for us. So the Pathway to Net Zero policy was passed at the end of the last term, so in April, and it builds upon the work previous to that. It covers how Guernsey is going to get more sustainable in the future and meet its climate commitments that it's made. So the plan is to get to an island that is more sustainable and to keep aligned with the Paris Agreement, which keeps global temperatures below 1.5 degree rising. To do that, we've made loads of progress on things that are creating carbon, like waste, but we've made less progress on the other things. And so this bit of work focuses on those things. So it focuses on decarbonising our transportation, so how we get around. It focuses on decarbonising our heating, so how we fuel our houses. It also focuses on the materials that we use to build our houses and businesses, and also on energy efficiency within those places. So what we see in other places is that energy performance certificates, which are one of the things that they're going to be looking at, usually come with policy levers attached, which cause homeowners to think more about the energy efficiency of their property, and often has carrots and sticks to drive that change. We will see the introduction of energy performance certificates, which are known as EPCs, which will mean that when you're buying a property, people will be looking at the energy efficiency of the property, as well as the price or the amenities or whatever. What we see in other places is that places that are more energy efficient, more modern construction, better insulation, more renewables, they tend to do better, sell quicker, and command a greater price. Guernsey doesn't have energy performance certificate regulations at the moment. We do some work measuring people's properties because it can sometimes unlock a better mortgage deal for them, but we don't have a framework right now. So what we'll see is a situation where some people are doing it to a situation where everyone will need to be doing it on all properties when a transaction takes place. We don't know for sure of the details, but that's what happens in other places. People will get more aware of the impact that the construction of their building has on their score, and also on the cost of running their building. So it'll be a subject that is of more interest to more people because it'll be more relevant to them now. People need to be thinking about it now, thinking about the energy efficiency of the property they own or a property they're going to buy. If they're looking to do improvements to that property, they need to think about the energy efficiency of what they're doing. Because in future, we don't know exactly what the details are, but we know these changes are coming, and it will have a material impact both on the planet in the future, but also on the value of the property. And so these are very motivating things. So some examples: if you're looking to do some work on your property, have a think about the insulation, have a think about the windows, have a think about the fuel type you're going to be using. For decarbonising and moving to electric, that gives you more options in future, as opposed to sticking with fossil fuels. So those are some of the considerations that you need to make, and probably worth over-speccing all those energy efficiency propositions, because it's going to future-proof your property and make it more sustainable for the future. So if you want to get ahead of things, we can do an energy performance certificate on your house, or we can work with you and your architects to understand what the energy performance rating of your new build might be, and maybe make some changes at the plan stage that will improve the chances of it getting a good score in future. If you're looking for finance right now, it's really important to think about the energy performance, because if you're A or B rating on your property, or the property you're looking to buy, you can get a much better mortgage rate already from some lenders. Yeah, it's a really good question. So we need to turn more stuff off, turn things off at the wall, have less things plugged in. We need to think about the lighting in a place. If it's LEDs, you're in a good place. If you have any old incandescent or other type of light bulbs, it's just going to be super inefficient and really expensive on your electricity bill. You need to think about the insulation of your property. You need to think about when you turn on your heating and when you turn it off, and what automatic controls you have in place. Loads of people have heating controls in place, but most people don't know how to use them. And a little briefing on that would really, from your plumber or your heating engineer, would really save you so much money.